Going on, ladies and gentlemen, saints and ain'ts, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Shoe. I am Dominique Smith, and today we have one of the best, and when it's all said and done, he might be the best prospect in the class of 2024 from Nashville, Tennessee, and Lipscomb Academy, Brother Edwin Spillman. How you doing, man? Appreciate you joining me.
Good. How about you? Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Definitely excited to talk with you. So I asked this question to pretty much all the recruits that come on here, the parents, coaches, whatever the case might be. If you had to pick any superhero, it could be a Marvel, be old school comic book, whatever, but any superhero to describe your game on the field, who are you rolling with?
Probably just the Black Panther, because the
Okay.
Black Panther he's just tough and like fierce on the field and the battlefield and everything.
That's the perfect answer, man. I love that. Rest in peace to Chadwick, man. That's a great answer. And it's funny when you look at your film, we just talked about this, before we started. When you look at your film, you're a complete player, man, at that outside linebacker position, and you have some of the qualities that you've mentioned in choosing Black Panther as the character to represent you. But I want you to talk about your freshman year. You were on a tear. You were in the backfield. You pretty much, from what it seemed, an outsider's point of view, you did everything and more that the coaches asked you to do, and you produced in a major way. Kind of talk about how you feel like your first year playing varsity went.
My first year, varsity went really good. Our team went to state, but we lost to our rivals and by a touchdown in state. But other than that, I felt like my season went really good. It felt short, but it was a really good season.
Like I said, what is it? Well, I talked about how active you are playing an outside linebacker position. You can rush the passer, you can drop back into coverage, and you're a sure tackler. What is it about the position that you love the most?
Just basically getting to do everything. I like dropping back, getting a chance to make a ball, play on the ball, and also just running at the quarterback, just getting hits on people.
How have you tried to elevate your game this summer? I know that you are in the midst, and if you're out there, if you've never played football, the worst thing that you can do are two-a-days, which is currently what Edwin's going through. And he was gracious enough on this break to talk with me. But how have you tried to elevate your game this summer? Obviously, you've gone to the camps, and we'll talk a little recruiting in a minute, but you've gone to the camps, you've performed well. But what are some of the things that you took home and that you are actively trying to use to take your game to the next level?
Just like working more on my pass rushing skills, and when I'm in coverage, like man on man, one on one, just like been working on that a lot.
So let's switch gears off of football for a little bit. I want to know, and I want you to give an accurate, just explanation to the fans. Who is Edwin Spillman off the field? What are some of your interests? What makes you unique? Who are you off the football field? We know you're a monster on the field, but let's give us a little taste of who you are.
Really, what I do off the field is just hanging out with friends, and then just like if I'm really bored, I go like fishing in my neighborhood. But usually when I'm just bored or anything, I just either hang out with friends, go fishing, or just go work.
So what's the biggest fish you've caught?
Probably a catfish.
Ooh,
You see.
okay. Now, are you one of those that fish to just fish, or are you a fish to eat it, or?
Probably just a fish. I'll in this pond that I go to, we can't really like take him with us, so we just fish the fish.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, are you into video games at all?
You sure I play some, but our mom won't let me get video games. She wants me to stay away from them.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So, when you do play, which ones do you play?
Just Madden, 2K, some Warzone, everything like that.
Okay, well, I'm trash at Warzone, so I can't really relate to that. But Madden and 2K, what's your skill set level, and who are the teams that you play with?
Um, since I don't have video games, I'm like, okay, I just go against like some of my friends that aren't as good, but I used to just play with like the Seahawks or the Ravens or someone like that because I like their coverages and everything like that.
Do you think you've learned more about the game playing with, teams like the Seahawks and the Ravens? Because especially the Ravens, they run, a very unique style defense, and they do a lot with their linebackers. And then the Seahawks, just that blue collar, team that just hits you in the mouth.
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. When I play, I try to like have fun while I'm playing, but I also like trying to like read everything like I'm playing in real life.
Yeah. So I doubt you've played this game, but there is a new NCAA football game coming out in a couple years. It's going to be one of the biggest games. I firmly believe it's going to be one of the biggest games to hit the market since the last one. Millions of people are going to be playing it. You're going to be on that game. Not sure what team, whatever team that you choose, you're going to, be on there, but millions of people are going to use your character, use your player to help their team win games and win a championship. You can essentially, win the Heisman and all this other stuff. Have you kind of thought about that you're going to be on one of the biggest games to, hit, video games and God knows how long?
Yes, sir. I've thought about that a little bit. Just like really just excited to like I get to do that, just playing football and everything.
Have you ever thought that you can also be on the cover one day?
No, sir. I haven't really thought about that.
I'm just saying, dude, it's possible. You can win the Heisman, you can be on the cover, just so many different things. I saw something interesting, your bracelet you have, or your bracelet. You have a I am second bracelet. How has your faith kind of impacted you in this journey, and how does it lead you, especially, on the field and then just off the field, especially with the football player of your caliber? There's a lot of colleges talking, there's temptation that rises up, but how has your faith really helped keep you grounded throughout this entire process, especially being so young?
Yes, sir. Definitely going to Lipscomb helps a lot with my faith, just like because up on the school area we have like Bible and everything that really helps with my faith. Also my parents just like keep me in check about like praying to God and everything like that, and just like keeping my head straight while all of this stuff is happening right now.
How has it all been for you? You're starting to get offers, you're starting to get attention. How have you been able to process everything and take it in?
It's been crazy, but really fun. Just got to keep on working on my game and my crafts and everything like that.
What was the favorite place? Because you traveled a few places. What was your favorite place so far?
I really enjoyed Ohio State. Clemson was really nice, and Georgia was also really nice.
Okay. So one thing I'm actually curious, who would you say that you model or you try to model your game after, as far as to be a college player, NFL player? Because like I said, you have such a unique skill set at such a young age. So who is someone that you look up to, that you watch to try to learn different techniques, different nuances, things like that?
I really enjoy watching Patrick Queen and just like Jamal Adams also. I just like the way they're like aggressive and like how they play the game, just like how they close down on tackles and how like they just finish.
Okay. So I've never been to Nashville. That's going to change soon, but I've for the time being, I've never been. What's the go-to food in the city? If there's like one or two places that you like, you got to hit up once you get there.
Probably just the Shake Shack is really good in Nashville. It's like a nice burger place.
Oh man, we got that here in Orlando. I mean, something. Yeah, that's a big chain.
Yeah. Also, Martin barbecue where I live kind of is pretty good. Yeah, Martin's barbecue.
That's what I wanted to know. What is the Tennessee barbecue scene like?
I really Tennessee barbecue is pretty good.
Okay. What's your,
Ribs, yeah,
what is your favorite food?
probably just like ribs and steak or something like that. Ribs or steak.
What kind of steak? What kind of ribs? Baby backs, or gosh, St. Louis spare ribs.
Yeah, probably just baby back ribs. Yes.
Okay. And what kind of steak? That's interesting. No one's ever said steak on the show before.
Just anything with like a big meat, I'll eat. Steak.
So, a couple more questions I gotta ask because I've gotten so many different answers. So I'm just, if you haven't been to these places or you wanted to add a place, that's totally fine. But, and I don't know, it was just out of genuine curiosity. I'll be honest, I got it off Twitter and stuff because somebody was debating it on Twitter. Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse, Outback. I don't know if there's one in Tennessee, but Raising Cane's.
Oh, yeah.
You've had Raising Cane's before?
Mm.
Of those 7 places that I just named, who has the best bread? Bread rolls, who and let's do 8. Let's add the Cheesecake Factory in there because they have good bread too. So those 8 places, and I can name them. Who has them?
I really like the breadsticks at Olive Garden. Probably just like Outback Steakhouse. Yeah.
Okay, I love that answer because it's different and it's, I don't know, when that bread comes out hot, like it's totally different.
You see.
What is the ultimate flavor, the best flavor of Gatorade?
I don't know what it's called, but I really the white one.
Glacier cherry. Glacier cherry.
I think so.
Is it like, is all white?
Yeah, it's just white.
Glacier cherry.
Yeah.
That's been a very popular answer on here, and I didn't know that that flavor existed. Okay, glacier cherry. If there was something that you couldn't live without, what would it be?
Probably just like, I don't know, for
like a phone, football.
If I couldn't play football, that'd be really hard to live with. But probably just like, yeah, my phone or something.
Okay. What's your favorite subject in school?
Right now, science is the easiest for me, so probably science.
Oh man, that was definitely me. I was team science until the 10th grade.
You see, chemistry is better.
Chemistry, yep. Oh my gosh. People who like are good at it are usually good at math. I was terrible at chemistry. I took biology in 9th grade, then chemistry was the death of me, man.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said. They said chemistry Lipscomb is really hard.
Yeah. And so my last non-football related question. What is the ultimate food plate for Edmund Spillman? So you have one meat, you have we could say 2 to 3 sides and a bread.
Definitely the baby back ribs with mac and cheese and fries, and then just some greens on, like green beans or something on the side, and then the Outback rolls.
What's the drink?
Probably just Sprite.
Sprite? Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, for whatever reason, I was like expecting sweet tea, but maybe that's just me or whatever.
Yeah.
Last thing. Then we're going to wrap this up with a bow. What can we expect from you and Lipscomb Academy on the field this year?
We're definitely going to state, but I feel like we're gonna win it this year for sure.
How is that pain? That's a tough way to lose. Like when you
Yeah.
that at the beginning, my heart goes out to you guys. That's a tough way to lose, especially it's one thing if it's like to any other team, but when it's like to your rival, then
Yes,
that is brutal. How has that pain motivated you guys to get better and never make sure that you feel that way again?
we definitely have way more respect for CPA now. It just pushed us to just keep on working hard and like help each other get better by going hard at practice and just going where the season takes us.
Well, listen, man, definitely going to be watching, definitely going to be keeping tabs to see how you guys do. Looking forward to the great things that you do on the field this season. That's Edwin Spillman. I'm Dominique Smith. If you're interested in sponsoring the show, email DominiqueSmith77@gmail.com, and we will see you next time on Beyond the Shoot.